You work hard. You show up, collect your paycheck, maybe even get a raise once in a while. But here's the twist. A lot of what you do, you're not getting paid for it. Not because your boss is cheating you. Because the entire system is quietly designed to make you work for free. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every scroll, every tap, every extra hour you give, every "it'll just take a second" is adding value for someone else, not for you. Let's break down the 5 ways you're giving away your labor, your time, and even your data, all without realizing it. The overtime illusion. You're paid for 40 hours. But how many hours do you actually work? Checking emails after dinner, cleaning up just one more file, updating the project late at night. That's unpaid time, labor that your employer benefits from, but you don't. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average salaried employee works nearly 49 hours a week, but only gets paid for 40. That's 9 free hours a week, almost 500 hours a year. If you made $25 an hour, that's $12,500 of work invisible on your pay stub. And companies quietly count on it. Dedication, they call it. But if dedication adds up to thousands of unpaid dollars, it looks less like loyalty and more like a subsidy. The loyalty trap. Companies love long-term employees, and for good reason. The longer you stay, the cheaper you get. Here's how. When you start somewhere new, you negotiate your pay based on the market. But once you've been there a few years, budgets freeze, raises slow down, and new hires come in at higher rates than you. In the US, switching jobs nets an average raise of 10%, 15%. Staying in place? Around 3%. That gap compounds. 5 years later, the job hopper's salary might be 25% higher for doing the same kind of work. So while you think loyalty earns you safety, what it often earns is stagnation. You're training new recruits, mentoring younger staff, adding value, but the financial reward goes to those who move on. Your experience has become free consulting, the subscription economy of you. Here's the weird one. You're working for tech companies with your attention. Every time you watch an ad, solve a CAPTCHA, or verify you're human, you're doing microtasks. Training algorithms. Feeding recommendation models. Your clicks are free labor in a trillion-dollar data economy. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, none of them make money unless you keep scrolling. They're not paying you for your time. They're selling your attention to the highest bidder. And when something is free, it's not because it costs nothing. It's because you're the product. The inflation pay cut. This one feels invisible because it hides in the math. Let's say your salary goes up 3% this year. Nice, right? Except inflation is 6%. That means your purchasing power actually fell by 3%. You work the same hours, maybe more, but your money buys less. It's a polite form of silent theft. No one takes the dollars out of your wallet, they just make them worth less. And while you get told to tighten your budget, corporate profits quietly soar. In 2023, U.S. corporations reported record profit margins even as real wages for workers shrank. You're working harder, but your paycheck is shrinking in disguise. The passion discount. You've heard this line, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Turns out, that phrase mainly benefits employers. Because when people love what they do, they tolerate more unpaid overtime, more blurred boundaries, more favors. Creatives, teachers, healthcare workers, entire industries run on emotional labor that isn't compensated. And when you complain, you risk being told you don't really love your work. Passion is used as currency to underpay real labor. And every time we accept subscribe, because the next video is also waiting for you.